Yes, people, back with another one, man. And today you see the title of the video. First, I want to say like, comment, subscribe, bro. Let's keep running that up, bro. But yeah, you see the title of the video. Today I'm going to be talking about why male virgins are shamed. To be honest, this is something that shouldn't be shamed in society, but people want to cope and lie, and people want to say, oh, it's alright, etc. And then basically what I'm trying to say is that's how it should be, but what reality is, especially if you're a male virgin, or what, I don't know, we are shamed for it. We're shamed for it as men. Now, I lost my virginity at 16. I personally think that's late. I know some of you guys will say that's early, but me personally, that's late, innit? Especially compared to all my friends and stuff, I feel like I was one of the later ones to lose my virginity. And as a guy, there's no hiding it, bro. That's something that you just want to tick off the list, bro. For the reasons I just stated before, you get shamed for it. Not shame, but you get teased, you get seen, we know, as guys, we know, bro. The V card, that's something you just want to tick off the list, bro. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be you actually find the right person, etc., all of that. But the way society's set up now, that's not how it is. I just want to get that over with. And to be honest, I don't know if there are more. The reason why I'm making this video, there are more and more male virgins, especially getting older. As I said, I lost mine at 16. I feel like in today's day and age, remember, I'm in my mid-20s, so like I'm thinking, those 16-year-olds now, 16, 17, 18-year-olds now, guys, I feel like they have it way harder than I did, bro. You get it? Just because of social media and how everything is now. Even though I did have social media, but it's not how it is now. Like, all of this like looks maxing, like that was not about, bro. That was not about. It's 16 to 18-year-olds ain't even going out no more. I was going out. Like I remember going to house parties and link ups and what's outings? We used to call it outings, bro. I remember going to outings when like, guys and girls would go out. We might go, I don't know, like Creams or something, or Casper's or whatever, bro. Yeah, now young guys ain't even leaving the house, bro. And yeah, I saw a stat where it was saying there's more 18-year-old virgins, and even guys going into the 20s, 20. But in my day, if you was like, bro, in my day, if you lost at 18, that was late, bro. That was late as hell. I feel like most people lost it at 15. Most people lost it at 15. Most people lost it at 15, 16. Like when I lost it, that's when most people lost it. But I still feel like, but I'm just talking about me personally. In my group, I was one of the last people to lose it, innit? So I always, I'm saying I can understand where men come from. Like, I always wanted to get that off. Just because, bro, you don't want that on you. You don't want the V card on you, especially as a guy. For girls, it's different. You're seen as pure. As a guy, that goes. Now we're gonna get into my first point. It makes you seem like It makes you seem unconfident or socially awkward or not attractive. You can't get girls or whatever. That's. Well, let's be honest, bro. There's a social status for men when it comes to getting women, or like body counts, or if a guy's known to sleep with multiple women, or even if you're younger, the guy that loses virginity versus he's seen as guy or whatever. You're asking how was it, how did it feel, etc. But yeah, bro, it's always movies will tell you, like movies locker room talk, changing room talk. I know if you've been in like, I know I've done sports growing up, played football. Everyone's talking about girls. Everyone's like, so have you lost it? There's this pressure, bro. There's this pressure that comes with it. And I'm just trying to put myself in a 16-year-old's position now as a guy, especially with what's going on with all this looks maxing stuff, all this red pill stuff. I can't even imagine girls' standards now at that age, bro. It's no wonder, bro. It's no wonder. There's probably like 1-2 guys sleeping with all of them, bro, and the rest are getting nothing. But it's just dark, bro. It's dark. And as I said, there shouldn't really be this pressure. Really and truly, you should take your time, bro. You should take your time and not rush. But another thing I want to talk about is women. Women don't want virgins, bro. Like, I'm just being honest. Women don't want men value purity. Women value experience, bro. Most women want a guy who's more experienced than them, whether that's like traveling, finances, socially, and even, yes, sex. Most women want men who are more experienced than them. And if like you're a known virgin or whatever, everyone knows you're a virgin, it would turn you off to women completely. Me personally, I told the first girl I slept with, I told her I was a virgin. I think she was a year older than me. I told her I was a virgin, innit? And it didn't have back then I didn't know anything. if you're a virgin, I would say don't tell a girl you're a virgin. Like, if you're trying to pattern up, just don't lie, but don't tell her. Just, bro, just keep it to yourself. But I told her, innit? I told her, bro. And luckily for me, it didn't turn her off or anything. I just got lucky in that case. I guess she was attracted to me or whatever. I don't know why, because back then I was fucking chopped. I was chopped, bro. But women want men who are experienced, bro. And if you're living off this virgin, and this video is gonna sound a bit harsh, innit? But it's just the reality, bro. If you're giving off that virgin energy, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to escalate, you don't know what to touch, it's like instant turn off, bro. Instant turn off. I remember, like, when I first started speaking to women and stuff like that, I remember speaking to this girl at the time. I went to her house, whatever. I didn't know how to take off her bra, innit? I must have been like 16. I think this was even before. This was when I was a virgin, innit? We just lips in, and I'd end up like, and then so boom, I wouldn't know how to take off her. Now I know how to take off a bra, but back then I didn't know how to take off. She's like, you don't know how to take off a bra, bro. She just like put everything back on, just like, yeah, bro. It's like, why don't you know how to take off a bra? So that was a signal that I was inexperienced. I didn't know what I was doing. You get it? Whereas if you see in movies, or when I got used to it, there was another time further down the line where I was chatting to a girl and I was lipsing or whatever, and I took off her bra with one hand, innit? Because my other hand was active, and I took off my bra with one. I took off her bra with one hand, and it was sort of like she didn't notice, and she was like, "You got my bra off." But I could tell the two reactions were completely different, bro. The two reactions are completely different. The way I felt so shamed in that first scenario. In the second scenario, I felt like the man. You get it? Because I've had some practice. My other hand's active, and I'm lipsing her. You see when you're lipsing a girl and you're leaning on my right arm's free, so I've unclipped it. And then as I've pulled back, her bra was like, come on, she's like, but she's smiling and that, innit? You get it? So that's what I'm saying, like, man, like, women want of experience. If you're giving off that virgin energy, bro, I'll be honest, it's tough. The more comfortable you get in those situations, the easier it is to pattern, because you just know what you're doing now. Or let's say you're out, a girl comes back to yours, you know, okay, she's gonna you might sit on the edge of the bed, you know, you might be away first, then you might come closer, then you make your first, you just know what to, like, you just get used to it. But yeah, man, and women like that for sure. Another thing I want to talk about is the fact that you're a virgin may give off the energy that you're not able to lead, bro. Because everyone knows, every guy knows, yeah, when it comes to them situations there, you have to take the lead. It's very rare that, especially your first off rip, if you're with this girl for the first time or whatever, so let's say you're a virgin, you're with this girl for the first time, you have to take initiative, bro. You have to take initiative. And you have to lead, you can't just sit there. Yeah, I remember, oh, bro, I remember another time, yeah. This time I weren't a virgin, right? I wasn't a virgin, but I'd only done it once, twice. I was still green, innit? So I met this girl. This was back in the day. I remember I met this girl. I met this girl on Tinder, bro. Tinder. This was when the man showed me about Tinder. I was like, what's Tinder? This was back in the day. Cool. I met her on Tinder. Then I remember there was what am I saying? Bro, one of my boys ended up getting a hotel. And we were so young for hotels back then as well. I was like, what the fuck? But I remember he wasn't going, so he let me have it. And then that's when I went on Tinder. Boom, yeah. The girl came, bro. She came, the hotel nice. The girl came, bro. I kid you not, she came. She's like, oh, like, we were talking or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Like I said, yeah, I got her to the hotel. The girl came, she looked good, like brown then, looked good. Bro, she sat on the bed. I didn't make her move, bro. She just ended up leaving. I didn't make her move, bro. I didn't make her move. I was too scared to make her move, bro. I was too scared to make her move, bro. And nothing happened because the girl's not gonna do the work for you, bro. The girl's not gonna do the work for you. You gotta pattern up. And that's what I'm saying. I didn't show any leadership. I didn't show any initiative. I didn't show that I was confident enough to take the first step. And she was turned off by that. She's like, I'm just gonna go. And I was like, oh, you're leaving. I was thinking we ain't done nothing yet. But we had watched a movie or whatever. A whole movie or some shit. And I was in my head too much, bro. Now it's different, but back then, forget about it, bro. But to be honest, there was another girl seeing that. I was more comfortable with her. So when she left, I actually called her and she came and ended up patterning anyway. So I didn't let the hotel go to waste But I didn't, that initial girl, I really like, she was really like, she's cute, bro, she's cute. And I didn't pattern because I was too scared, bro. And that's what virgin energy gives us. It's just like, that's why you don't want it. And this is why guys that pay for it as well, guys that pay for it, this is why it don't, to me personally, it don't count if you pay for it, bro. If you pay for it, it don't count because you don't gain that confidence. Because it's a transaction, it's a literally cash for sex. So you don't gain that confidence of, oh yeah, I'm the man, You're like, I paid for it, bro. It's like, I should have done it with anyone. That's why I don't ever condone paying for it anyway. But that's one of the reasons why, if you're a guy as a virgin and you're paying for it, but you're still not feeling, as you're like seeing women, if you've paid for it, you're still not feeling that guy aspect. It's just, that's probably the reason why. It's because you know in the back of your head, bro, it don't, to me it don't count anyway. Yeah, it counts, but it don't count. But bro, it's sad because I don't think there's anything wrong with being a virgin, but it's just like, especially in today's day and age, I'm seeing like the younger kids or whatever, it's just like, oh, there might be something wrong with you, or there's so much pressure on it, especially as a guy, bro. As a girl, it's different. You can lose your virginity when you want as a girl, bro. Yeah. As a guy, especially in today's climate, forget about it. What was the stat that 2 in 3 men have had sex once or 0 times in the last year, bro? What is going on? What is going on, bro? And them girls are sleeping with someone, bro. You get it? That's what I'm saying. All them girls are sleeping with the same sort of men, bro. The same sort of men. This is why you gotta be the best version of yourself. You gotta get your looks on point, get your skincare on point, get your fashion on point. When you're going out, have some nice perfume, improve your social skills, all of that, bro. Because as men, we're not gonna. That's what I'm saying. This is not, bro. I'm not here to cope, bro. I'll be honest. One of my comments I got was, I'm being brave for saying the truth. And yeah, I was like, that's what I want from these videos, bro. I want to say the truth. Some of these videos that I see are just cap or is cope. It's cap or cope. You get it? And I'm just saying the real. Should being a virgin be all right as a guy in today's society? Yes. Is it seen as is it? No. You get it? You're shamed for it. You're seen as less than for it. You're seen as socially awkward, you're seen as you're not confident or attractive. There's just, the only benefit as a guy is basically you're still pure and you're pair bonding. You get it? That's the only benefit as a guy. Other than that, there's more cons than pros for being a virgin, bro. I'm being honest. There's more cons than pros, bro. That's one of the only benefits is your purity and your pair bonding, because usually the first girl you sleep with, you're able to bond with her because it's your first time. You're able to connect with that girl on a level. If both of you are virgins, and that's why it can be so intense, and that's how it's meant to be, innit? You're both virgins, and when you stay with that girl, it's so intense because both of you haven't bonded with anyone else. You guys can pair easily. Whereas once your body count starts going up 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, bro, sex just becomes a thing. And now you're not able to bond with a person properly because your body count's so high. You're not able to, basically, you're like, oh, you start looking at things in a different way where you're like, oh, she was cute, I like the way she done this. But I like the way that other girl's body is, but I like the way she went down. You start comparing, you start doing all of that, bro. And now, basically, your mind is just scrambled. Your equilibrium, it's like a boxing match. It's like someone's rocked you and now you're just all over the place, bro. That's the only pro I would say to being a virgin is. And it is a big pro. You're able to, but the caveat to that is, the girl, let's be honest, the women ain't exactly pure. It only works if both of you are pure. Because if you're pure or whatever, and she's got a body count of 10, 15, 20, 30 already, you can bond with her, but she's gonna have it's gonna be harder for her to bond with you just because of how many bodies she's got. And to be honest, most women, they're not virgins, bro. Their body counts are like, I was even seeing a TikTok video of in America, someone saying like, oh, like 20, they're in college, bro. So I think like 18 or whatever, 20 at 18, 30, 40, 50. Oh, how you gonna get? You're cooked, bro. You're cooked. That's the only thing as a guy, bro. So if you want to bond with someone, it only works if both of you have that But women ain't, they're not doing that nowadays. That's why it don't like, women aren't staying pure, bro. They're losing it early and they're racking up bodies, bro. You get it? So you might have that bond on your end, but on her end, it's just another body, and she's already numb to it. She's already numb to sex and all of that. So yeah, man, that's all things being a virgin. I didn't even know what I'm gonna title this video, but that's the truth of being a virgin as a man, bro. All of this shit I just stated, those are the truths of being a virgin as a man. Society, if you watch some videos or they go on the news talking about this topic, they'll be like, oh, it's okay, Fairs. It should be. Is it though? It should be. Is it though? But yeah, man, that's the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll catch you on the next one.